And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Acceleracers Hub for another video. Hopefully you guys are all doing awesome. It is Monday. It is time for yet another pack opening. We have probably, another month's worth of pack openings, I think. I've got another 40 carded cards, or actually it might be more like 80. I don't know, maybe 2 months more of pack openings because I'm opening, 10 per week, so 40 a month. I think I've got about 80 left. So probably another 2 months worth of pack openings on the channel. That is absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to rip through all these cards. And the guys, I got a feeling there's a jump jets in there somewhere. Out of like 200 carded cards, there has to be at least one jump jets, right? So we're due for one eventually. And I did recently sell the last jump jets that I had in stock, so we're due for another one, or we need another one, I should say. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're ripping open today. The Rollin Thunders were terrible for us last week, so this week we're switching it up. Let's take a look at it. All right, guys, here are the 10 carded cards we're ripping open today. As you can see, we have 10 Iridiums and 1 Imposter. If you can see it, it is this Octanium down here. It looked like one singular Octanium had slipped in with all the Iridiums that I had got in stock. And I looked through all the Iridiums, and I don't think I saw a single CM5. I had like 50 plus Iridiums, but they were all the CM6s, unless I just overlooked one. I guess we'll find out down the road when I continue to open them. But anyways, these are the 10 carded cards we're going to be ripping open today. These Iridiums have to be better than the last batch. The last batch was absolutely terrible. Let's go ahead and rip these open. Alrighty, so we have our Iridiums and our lone Octanium. Fortunately, the Octanium was loose mint, but 2 of the Iridiums did not quite qualify. So one of these, I think it was this one, just had a little bit too much like cracking on the paint on the front, and it was a little bit yellow too. That sort of splintering on the paint isn't uncommon for Iridiums. A lot of them have the same issue in the same spot up front. But that one had a little bit of yellowing on it, so it did not quite make the cut. And this one had a back wheel that did not want to spin right, so that one's not loose mint either. But 8 out of 10 is not terrible, and I got an Octanium back in stock, so it's a win for me. But I also kept the Octanium pack on the top so that we know what comes from the Octanium and what comes from the Iridiums. So let's go ahead and jump into the pack opening. All right, guys, so we have our 10 3-packs here that we're going to be ripping open today. There's got to be something good in here, guys. We can't have 2 bad pack openings in a row. But the last Iridium pack opening was pretty rough. It was probably one of the worst pack openings I've ever done, actually. I think we pulled, what, like 2 foils and a Technetium or something like that out of it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was not very good. We got like 10 Iridium cards, almost no rare vehicle cards. So at least with the Rollin Thunders, there's a decent chance to get some rare vehicle cards. But with the Iridiums, it does not seem to be very possible. So hopefully today we can get lucky. All right, guys, let's jump into this first pack here. We've got Camo Skin. Okay, not a terrible start. Then we've got Asphalt Anchor. That is terrible. These Iridiums are just awful for us, guys. And an RDO 5. Okay, you know what? I should stop complaining. That is a great first pack pull. So we have RDO 5 back in stock. Finally, I've been missing this card forever. I didn't think it was much rarer than, RDO 8 and RDO 9. But RDO 5 has definitely been pretty tough for me to come by recently, and they sell almost as fast as I get them in stock. So we have RDO 5 back in stock. Look at the Iridiums, guys, starting out with a bang. Maybe we just had some terrible luck the last time around, and they're better than I think. But let's go ahead and jump into the second pack here. We've got Big Trouble, Hyper Beams, still no foil cards, and an Iridium. That's more like it with the Iridium. Ugh. All right, guys, third pack here. We've got and international cards. Looks like Bat Swarm, Vectra Iridium, and Iridium. Wow, that's like the same exact pack that I pulled the last time around when I did this. Isn't this the exact same pack, guys, that I pulled with the, because I said all 3 cards had an Iridium on it somewhere on the card. That is too funny. So we pulled the exact same 3 international cards out of another international Iridium. That is too funny. I guess there is some credence to the thought process that international card packs have cards that relate to that specific card. As you can see, there's Iridiums in all these cards, which is very interesting. But anyways, guys, that is a bit of a bummer. No chance at a foil there. But international cards are still pretty desirable, full art cards, as a lot of people call them. So I typically don't have any issues selling those for, 10 to 12 bucks a piece, or per lot of 3, I should say. But regardless of how cool they are not foils, and they are not rare vehicle cards or jump jets, which is what we're really here for. So let's jump into this next pack here, see if we can get back on track. And looks like we got international cards again. What are the odds it's the same cards again? Yep, Vectra Iridium and Iridium. Wow, what are the chances? So back-to-back international packs, and we got the same cards out of all of them. I really hope that the rest of these aren't all international cards. That would be a major, major bummer. These were all English edition blisters, so I'm not quite sure where these are coming from. Might just be some bad luck. But yep, so it looks like on the back of these, I probably should start checking those. Let's see real quick. Oh no, guys. So on these unopened packs, those 2 are English edition. They both have the white sticker, but all 3 of these have the international edition sticker. That is a major bummer. And this one is an American edition one, or English edition, I should say. So these three are all most likely gonna have international cards, and I assume they're all gonna have the same exact Iridium cards, but I might just list them on eBay with a description that says they're international edition packs. Well, no, I probably won't, just because I don't want people to feel like they've got a chance of getting something good out of it and then just get the same international edition cards. So I'll probably just go ahead and open them. Maybe we can get something a little bit different than the Iridium cards, but that is definitely a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I don't want to list those in a big lot and then have people expect to get some cool cards and have them be surprised that it's not. But I'll just go ahead and open them. You never know, maybe we'll get some cool international edition cards that aren't Iridium related. So let's jump into this next pack here. This one is an English edition pack. So this time around, we've got Sound Buffer, Second Wind O2 Tank, and Iridium. It's kind of interesting, honestly, that the only packs that have had the international edition cards have been the Iridium so far, because a lot of these cards came from the same seller, the majority of them, but the Rollin Thunders and the RD09s, I haven't had any international packs yet. So it's interesting that the Iridiums are the ones with the international packs only. But next pack we've got Molten River, Torqued Hollowback, that's a welcome pull, and another Iridium. All right, so we're down to our last 4 packs here. This is the last English edition pack, and then the last 3 are all going to be international editions. But hopefully we can get some cool cards in there. So next up, we've got Racing Slicks, Last Chance Out of Foil, the Neon Pipeline Realm. Okay, not terrible. And the last card is, once again, an Iridium. These Iridiums just have been not so pretty for us, guys. We got a high voltage out of it. We've had 2 international packs, and we have 3 more international packs. So 5 out of these 10 packs actually ended up being international packs. So half this pack opening. That is definitely a bit of a bummer. But because, you know, we're really here to be gambling for the rares and the foils. So kind of disappointing to get a bunch of international cards. But this international pack, we've got Bat Swarm, Vectra Iridium, and Iridium. Gosh, what are the chances that all 5 of these international packs have the same exact cards? Let's see here. So this one, once again, yep. Vectra Iridium, Bat Swarm, and Iridium. And this last one will probably have the same 3 cards as well. Let's see here. That's interesting that the international edition cards are not as random as the English edition, it appears. And once again, our 5th set of the Iridium cards. That is so funny. So out of the international packs, we got the same 3 cards in every single pack from Iridiums. So I guess that does kind of make sense. I guess it does make a little more sense with the international edition cards. They're not as random as I used to think they were. The international edition cards are actually, looks like they were pretty much planned. So that kind of makes sense. So I bet if you opened like an RDO2 international version, I bet you'd get RDO2 version 2, the non-foil version, obviously. And then the last card would be some sort of mod or hazard that does have RDO2 in the image. So that's it's honestly kind of interesting. So it would probably be a little bit easier then to collect all the international edition cards, because you can sort of predict where they're going to come from. Whereas with the English edition cards, they seem to be like all over the place. But regardless, it's still kind of cool to learn a little bit more about the card game and the international cards, because I really didn't know much about them for the longest time, and I still really don't. Probably just scratching the tip of the iceberg. But we have 5 international Vectra Iridiums, 5 international edition Bat Swarms, and 5 international edition regular Iridium cards. So I'll probably list these up on my page, you know, in the same lot of 3. And I'll just put that there's a quantity of 5 on. For anybody who's interested in getting some international edition cards, that is too funny. So that's good to know that if you're looking for international edition cards, you probably want to buy a variety of Acceleracers, because it looks like you get the same cards out of the same international edition card packs. But also now knowing that, it means that all the Iridiums that I open up that I still have left, I think I still got 20 or 30 carded Iridiums, just means that all the ones that I open up that are international edition cards are all going to have the same exact cards. But now that I know that they all have the same cards, I can't bring myself to list them on the eBay page, because list them on the eBay page unopened, because I know what's going to be inside them, and I don't want to do people like that. Card packs should be fun to open. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this pack opening. Sorry there was a bunch of international edition cards. That is a bummer. So the one gen that we got was the RDO5 card back in stock. It's good to have that back in stock. It'll probably be gone, you know, the second it gets into my listing. But if you guys are interested in those international edition cards, I'll probably list them up on my page by the time this video drops, and grab them if you're interested. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Sorry about the international edition cards. So after a little bit of thinking, I can't just send you guys out on a Monday with only 5 packs being opened and 5 international ones. So I grabbed a couple of carded Rolling Thunders and grabbed some more card packs. We're going to go ahead and rip through these. All right, guys, so this first Rolling Thunder pack, we've got Mega Base Box, The Monument Realm, lots of great Realm pulls recently. Honestly, I have a bunch of Realms in stock right now, which for a while there I was struggling to get them in. And the last card is a Pile Driver. There we go, guys. So a Pile Driver card is back in stock. Pile Driver I have not had in stock forever, it feels like. Very, very rare vehicle card, definitely rarer than Flathead Fury. I'll put Pile Driver up there with, the top 4 or 5 non-foil vehicle cards, probably up there with, Cov Light, Reverb, Octanium, so on and so forth. Pile Driver is definitely a hard to find card. That is a very, very welcome sight to get back in stock. And if I had to go through those International Edition packs to get a Pile Driver, it was worth it. So let's jump into this next pack here. And we've got Dragon Torch. That's another great pull. Burnout and Hollowback is the last card from that pack. So the last 3 packs of the day, guys. Let's see if we can go out with something else crazy like the Pile Driver. So this time around, we've got Nano Parasites, Hairpin Turn, Bummer, and Anthracite. Wow, guys, out of the last, 25 packs that we've opened, we haven't pulled a single foil card. Our only luck has been from rare vehicle cards or rare realm cards in the middle. But anyways, guys, I just want to wrap it up. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the Acceleracers for more Acceleracers related content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.